Palakpakan naman natin yung dalawang host natin, lalo na si Elmo. Sabi niya, 2 beses daw na-cancel yung flight niya. Normally, yung ganyang cancellation, meron niyang reason na mabigat kung ba't naka-cancel. And ako, I myself, pag lagi akong bumabiyahe, I have a lot of experience in the airport actually because you see a lot of people, different kinds of people in the airport. Minsan, pagka-delay, ang unang-una mo makikita dyan, reklamo or complaints from a lot of people, lalo na yung mga, alam nyo na, may edad na pasahero. Hindi ko nila lahat, pero karamihan ang nangaaway sa customer service, may mga edad. And I have so many experience because I travel a lot, locally at internationally. Minsan, makikita mo yung mga customer service, sila na yung nahihirapang mag-explain. Like, I have this one experience na hindi ko malimutan. Na-delay yung flight namin. Una, I was going to General Santos City. Sabi nung una, 30 minutes delay. After 30 minutes, naging another 30 minutes delay. After another 30 minutes, binigyan kami ng news. Yung return flight daw namin, or yung turnaround aircraft going to Gensan, paalis pa lang ng Kawayan, Isabela. So can you imagine, sinabi 30 minutes delay, after 30 minutes delayed na naman, so 1 hour na total. Tapos pagkatapos ng 1 hour na yon, they finally told us that the turnaround aircraft that will be used for our flight for General Santos City, apparently, is about to leave Kawayan, Isabela pa lang. Ala, nagwawala na yung mga tao. Okay, and syempre, lahat ng mga tao merong kanya-kanyang lakad, may kanya-kanyang schedule. And ako, meron din akong business meeting, may talk ako that night. But ladies and gentlemen, kaya ako gusto simulan yung training ko ngayong gabi, lahat tayo may choice kung paano tayo magre-react. Lahat tayo may choice kung paano ka magre-react. For that particular experience, pwede ako magalit, pwede ko ring awayin yung customer service, but come to think of it, ano ba ito yung mga pangyayari sa buhay natin na wala tayong magagawa, kundi tanggapin na lang natin. Do you agree with me? Na wala kang magagawa dun eh. Yung aircraft, sabihin na natin kulang yung eroplano ng airline na yun, kaya kailangan pang hintayin yung turnaround aircraft coming from Kawayan, Isabela. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you have the capacity to make a choice. Either choices that will empower you or choices that will weaken you. Ganun sa buhay yun eh. And as we see, 2017, marami dito mga kaibigan, lilipas, matatapos na ang 2016. I don't know how 2016 has been to you. Marami siguro hindi pa kumita, marami naman kumita na. Pero para sa akin, sa mga taong hindi umangat ngayong 2016, sa mga hindi kumita ngayong 2016, it's okay. Ang akin, kahit hindi ka kumita, okay lang basta natuto ka. Ang problema sa lahat, hindi ka na kumita, hindi ka pa natuto. Lagot ka. In other words, yung pagkita, darating na lang pag natuto ka. Pag alam mo na kung paano. And so, yung ganitong training, year-end training, is one of the most important trainings that every distributor should attend, both leaders, top distributors, or not. And isa to sa mga pinaka-paborito naming training because dito nagkikita-kita yung mga top distributors. Can you imagine a lot of our leaders here, top earners, multi-millionaires, may mga kinikita na malalaki na ang grupo. Magugulat kayo. Sila pa yung nandito at umaattend. Kaya palakpakan natin lahat ng mga leaders na patuloy na sumusuporta sa AIM Global Management every time na may ganitong training. Can you just imagine the likes of our global ambassadors here in front? The likes of Carlo Buenaventura, the likes of Roy Cueto, the likes of Maylene Abdani, the likes of everyone here, the Christine Hankins and Dean, all the global ambassadors, SPs, sila James Aquino, sila Pearl, mga kumikita na. Ang philosophy, simple lang. Kung pinipilit ka pa ng upline mong umattend ng training, huwag kang mag-expect na yumaman sa AIM Global. Kung pinipilit ka pang umattend, can you just imagine kung pipilitin ka pang umattend para umattend ng training? Kung pinipilit ka pang umattend ng training, pagyaman pa kaya? Bakit importante yung training? Kasi hindi mo alam kung ano yung networking, and so there are skills you have to learn. Kaya ngayong gabi to, ngayong araw na to, ang topic ko sa inyo is about goal setting or how you will be able to get your goal for 2017. And this is very, very important. Isa sa mga paborito kong topics sa networking is how to set your goals. Because mahirap mag-network, mahirap mag-recruit, mahirap mag-build nang wala kang goal. Pag tinanong ka, bakit ka nag-aim global? Ang sasabihin mo, wala, para yumaman. Masyadong mababaw yun. O kaya pag tinanong kita, ba't ka nagre-recruit? Sasabihin, sabi kasi nung upline ko, mag-recruit. Yung iba pag sinabing, ba't ka nagre-recruit? Kasi importante yung sa networking, yung pagre-recruit. But to a lot of people, they do not know the real reason behind why you have to sponsor a lot of people in the business. They just go with the flow. Nakikisabay lang sila sa mga pangyayari. And so, for those people who were not able to get their goals for 2016, it's about time you really take a serious look kung paano ka o paano mo mahihit yung goal mo come 2017. Again, in just a few days, 2016 will end. The important thing is, dapat alam mo, marami kang mga natutunan ngayong 2016. Nag-improve ka dapat. Tumaas dapat yung level ng knowledge mo. Tumaas dapat yung level ng skills mo. Otherwise, guess what? You will fail to become what you want if you stay dyan sa place from where you are right now. Di mo mararating eh. Kailangan may pagbabago mangyari. Sabihin mo, change. For success to happen, change must happen. And if you keep doing what you've always done, your results will always be the same. And so a lot of people get tired. A lot of people na kakaroon na ng disillusion. Ganun naman, wala nangyayari sa akin. Kahit umatin ako ng training, wala nangyayari. Ladies and gentlemen, hindi ibig sabihin umattend ka ng training, yayaman ka na o mag-i-improve ka na. Attending training is one. Applying what you have learned is more important than just attending. Ang dami na nating training na provide, ang dami na nating training na binigay. Pero paano natin i-apply, doon tayo nagkakatalo. So, how do we set our goals? How do we set our goals? Let me just quote this one first. If you don't make the time to work on creating the life you want, you're eventually going to spend a lot of time dealing with the life that you actually do not want. So, you have to have this kind of level of awareness that we are creators of our life. Life doesn't just happen. Just like network. A network, your group, your organization doesn't just happen. You have to create it. You have to understand that you are a co-creator of your life. Ikaw ang gagawa ng buhay mo. And so, importante mag-set ng goal kasi tayo yung gumagawa ng buhay natin, tayo yung gumagawa ng grupo natin, tayo yung gumagawa ng network natin. Tayo nagde-develop ng leaders natin. Number one, to be able, ladies and gentlemen, to set your goal, number one, you must identify your objective. Ano ba yung gusto mo? What do you want? What is your why? What is your deepest why? For a lot of people you hear na umattend lagi ng NDO, napapakinggan nyo lagi sa NDO natin na ano ba talaga yung motivation mo? Ano ba yung why? And every time you feel like quitting, every time you feel like giving up, always ask yourself, why did you start in the first place? Pag gusto mo na mag-quit, papagod ka na, pag tinatamad ka na, lagi mong tatanungin sa sarili mo, bakit nga ba ako nag-aim global? Bakit nga ba ako nagsimula? And I'm telling you, kung yung reason mo is compelling enough, kahit tinatamad ka na, at pag naalala mo yung reason mo, tutuloy-tuloy ka pa rin. May mga downlines kayo na meron din silang why. Pero pagka sila po, tinatamad na, naglalaylo na, sila, alam mo, ang distributor, ma-identify mo pagpawala na sa aim global. May symptoms yan eh. Parang sakit. Ang downline, hindi biglang nawawala. May simptomas po yan. Ang number one simptomas niyan, pag hindi na lagi nagpupunta sa opisina, hindi na nagpupunta umate ng training, pupusta ako sa inyo, pawala na yan. Pawala na yan. Ang mga distributor na nag-quit, hindi basta-basta nag-quit. Nakitaan mo ng symptom yan na number one, di na umaattend. Ang tagal na mag-reply sa'yo. Minsan NR na, no reply na. Pag finalo up mo, ang tanong na sa'yo, who you? Wala na talaga yan. Yung mga ganitong event, nami-miss ng mga downlines mo, meron ng mas importante kaysa sa training na ganito, I'm telling you, it's a symptom. Because sa mga distributors na mga matatagal na, mga top earners dito, people like these people, look at Chris Puntanar, nagla-live pa. You know what? Sa mga matatagal ng networker, training, if there's a training, you have to drop everything. You know why? Kasi pag hindi ka umattend ng training sa networking, it is considered a mortal sin. It is a mortal sin. Sa aming networker, pag hindi umattend ito, mortal sin yun. Kaya yung mga downline nyo na hindi umattend dito, may matinding kasalanan sila sa networking. May matinding kasalanan sila na nagawa. And so, always set the objective, and believe me, kailangan sa pagsiset nyo ng objective, yung purpose ninyo is bigger than the objective itself. So, bibigyan ko kayo ng idea. Halimbawa, yung iba, sinabi kanina ni Sir Arnel yun, iba-iba tayo ng why eh. Yung iba, gusto time, kaya gustong mag-aim global. Gusto magkaroon ng time freedom. Yung iba, gusto makapagbayad ng school fees. Iba-iba, self-development. Yung iba, pension, magkaroon ng passive income, extra cash. Iba-iba. And bawat tao, may kanya-kanyang deepest why. Uplines. Huwag niyong i-impose yung why ninyo sa downlines ninyo. Dapat may ma-identify ng downlines ninyo kung ano yung sarili nilang why. Because most of the time, nagkakaroon yung downline ng artificial why because the upline motivates the downline so much in such a way, at the end of the day, yung downline, nagkakaroon siya ng why na hindi galing sa kanya, kundi galing sa pagkakabaliw sa kanya ng upline niya. Pag ikaw, ang why mo, pagkakabaliw galing sa upline, madali kang mawawala sa negosyong ito. Dapat ang why mo, galing sa kaibuturan ng puso mo. Hindi ko alam kung anong English nun, basta kaibuturan. It should come from the deepest part of your heart, down to the cellular level. Are you with me? So, tanungin mo yung sarili mo, bakit ka ba nag-aim? Ano ba talaga yung dahilan mo? Because one day, I'm telling you, and all of us here, even top distributors, dumaan dito yan. One day, you will be tempted to give up. Because it's not easy. One day, you will be tempted to quit. And your antidote for that kind of temptation is to ask yourself again, why did I start in the first place? Pero pag mababaw yung dahilan mo, kakainin ka at mawawala. Alam nyo, may anatomy ang pagkukwit. People do not just quit overnight. People do not just, downlines do not just disappear overnight. May anatomy yan. Ano yung anatomy? Yung katulad na sabi ko sa inyo, alam nyo, babantayan mo yung sarili mo. Kasi pag ikaw, nasanay ka na sa kultura na hindi ka uma-attend ng training, kultura tawag dyan eh. Kaya ka uma-attend ng training, these leaders, kahit alam na nila yung sinasabi namin, for some of them, topic pa nila to sa mga trainings nila. But since it's part of the culture, they still attend. And dahil kultura yon, a-attend sila ng a-attend. On the other hand, meron isang distributor, hindi niya maintindihan yung culture, pinapass up, pinapagpalipas niya lang yung pag-attend ng training. Guess what? Ano anatomy niyan? Pag na-miss mo yung mga training, ang sasabihin ng subconscious mind mo, okay lang pala na mi-miss ang training. So it becomes a habit of not attending trainings. So ganun din yon sa mga events. Ganun din yon sa ASAP. Ganun din yon sa NDO. Pag na-internalize ng subconscious mind mo na okay lang palang hindi umaattend ng training, guess what will happen to you? Hindi mo na magiging priority ang AIM Global. Pag hindi mo na priority ang AIM Global, again, okay na sa'yo na hindi nagpapakita sa upline. Okay na sa'yo hindi nagpapakita sa opisina. Darating ang panahon, pag pina-follow up ka na ng upline mo, hindi ka na nagre-reply kasi nahihiya ka na. Until such time, guess what? Hindi ka na nagpupunta sa office. At pag tinanong ka, ba't ka nag-quit? O ba't, di naman sorry. At pag tinanong ka, ano na nangyayari sa'yo, you still have the very famous reason or alibi na, hindi, busy lang ako. But the truth is, nagkaroon ng anatomy yan, na-develop. So, lagi mong iisipin, ano ba yung dahilan mo, bakit ka nag-join? Now, I'd like to explain this very briefly. Yung dahilan mo ng pag-join, ang tawag po doon, motivation. Sabihin mo, motivation. Mahirap, it's very hard to take action without motivation. Because the very definition of motivation, it comes from the root word motive. Yung motivation galing sa word na motive. Yung motive, by definition, if you look at Webster, ang sabi dyan, motive is a reason for someone to act. Isang rason para ang isang tao gumalaw. Yun ang Tagalog niya. So motive is a reason for someone to act. Kaya po, bago kayo mag-take ng action, importante, may motivation. Are you with me? You cannot be motivated by just taking action alone. I dispute that. I don't believe that you can be motivated by taking action alone. It should be motivation first before taking action. Because how can you have motivation by just taking action when motivation is needed in the first place before you take any action? Kaya mga kaibigan, makakakita ka hindi pwedeng hataw lang ng hataw. Ilan ba sa inyo yung wala, just do it, mamomotivate ka na lang. After a few months, wala ka na. The important thing is, alam mo kung ano yung motivation mo, bakit nasa AIM Global ka. Dapat may matinding motivation ka. Alam nyo, sinabi nga ng famous author, if you want to become successful, it will take a lot of discipline. You must be willing to disappear. Ulitin ko ha, if you want to become successful, you must be willing to disappear for a while. Saan kayo magdi-disappear? Hindi mo na kayo makikita ng barkada nyo. Hindi mo na kayo makikita ng kamag-anak nyo. Hindi ka muna makikita ng anak mo. Hindi ka muna makikita ng nanay, tatay mo. Makikita ka nila paminsan-minsan, tawad pa. Hindi ka nila makikita sa birthday. Hindi nila ikaw makikita sa mga reunion. You must be willing to disappear for a while. Mawawala ka pansamantala. Pero pagbalik mo, sikat na sikat ka na. Mawawala ka muna. Mawawala ka muna sa sirkulasyon. Mawawala ka muna sa update, sa trend. Mawawala ka muna sa sinihan. Hindi mo alam kung anong palabas. Pero it's okay. Marami sa inyo nararamdaman yan, Sir, Ma'am, ba't ganun? Nung nag-AIM Global ako, parang nawala ako sa uso. Parang nawala ako sa sirkulasyon. Normal lang yun. You must be willing to disappear for a while. Bakit? Pag malalim yung motivation mo, kahit mawala ka muna pansamantala, guess what? Hindi pa rin ikaw mawawala sa landas. Nakatutok ka pa rin. Nasa tamang direction ka pa rin. Are you with me? Next! Be sure about what you want from life and doubly sure about what you have to give in return. That is what I was saying a while ago. Na to become successful, you must be willing to disappear for a while. There's a lot of things you have to forget for a while. There's no free lunch. Ang dami-dami mong i-give up for the meantime. Next. Naging time siya. Ayan, know the time. Now, I'd like to announce some very important things at this time. Pag may goal ka, may objective ka, especially gusto mo yumaman, gusto mo kumita ng 100,000, you want to become a global ambassador, you want to become a member of the Millionaire Circle, you want, for example, to become a GE or ST, you have to have a time frame. There should be an element ng time. You have to know the time. And sa mga uma-attend lagi ng NDO, you know how to set your goals. It says SMART. You have to set SMART goals. But I don't want to go to the details. When I say about know the time, alam niyo po dapat kung ano yung mga major events ng AIM Global, such that pag nag-plot ka ng goal mo, alam mo kung kailan ka aakyat sa stage. Ano yung mga major events ng AIM Global? Come January 15, next year, isulat niyo yan, wala pa sa announcement, January 15 will be our kick-off training next year. Ang kick-off training natin for the first time, gagawin natin, kick-off training pa lang, Mall of Asia na po ang kick-off training natin. So, marami yung Mall of Asia, rally na nila yon. Sa AIM Global, kick-off training pa lang. Second major event, February 15 or February 22, depende sa tawag dito, availability ng Mall of Asia again. It's either February 15 or February 22 will be our profit sharing rally. Sa profit sharing rally, alam nyo naman, hindi lang natin ina-award ang profit sharing. SE and GE night na rin yun. Kaya, I want you to set your goals. Sa mga hindi umakyat, kaya know the time. Sa hindi na-recognize during our recent SE and GE night, recently, kailan yung SE and GE natin? Nakaraan? August. Kasi mid-year rally natin nung November. Yung hindi umakyat ng SE and GE last August, this coming February will be your chance para ma-awardan ng SE o GE. So set your goal. Know the time. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, I want to become a global ambassador or I want to become a gold executive. Dapat doon nakalagay, February 2017, I am a gold executive. Kaya importante yung dream board, kaya kayo pinagagawa ng uplines nyo ng dream board. Next, pagkatapos ng February, one very, very big event of AIM Global is our anniversary rally. Ang anniversary rally natin, nasa May or June yan. Depende again sa availability. Tuwing May or June or tuwing anniversary rally, ang ina-awardan po natin, Global Ambassadors at saka Millionaire Circle at saka Top 20 ng AIM Global. So again, set your goal, know the time. Dapat bago mag-May, yung mga gold executive dito, Global Ambassador ka na pagdating ng Mayo. Yung mga hindi na-awardan nung mid-year rally na new members of Millionaire Circle, come May, ikaw naman ang a-awardan na new member ng Millionaire Circle. Pang-apat na major event natin, August. Yung August is what we call SE and GE night na naman. Tapos pagdating po ng November, mid-year rally. Yung mid-year rally, again, yung hindi na-awardan ng MC at saka GA, no May anniversary rally, meron pa rin kayong chance come November mid-year rally. So dapat, pag nagsiset kayo ng goal, alam nyo sa calendar nyo, dapat siniset, dapat nilalagay nyo ng deadline, kailan kayo aakyat sa stage. So set your goal. Pinakamasarap mag-set ng goal ng December kasi ipa-plot nyo yung schedule nyo for the whole year mula January 2017 to December 2017. So I'd like to ask those people here, come February next year, sino dito ang silver executive come February? Sino dito ang gold executive come February? Sino dito ang gold executive, global ambassador sa anniversary? Sino sino millionaire circle sa anniversary? Ayoko munang pag-usapan yung global ambassador sa mid-year, ang layo pa nun eh. Dapat hanggang anniversary rally lang muna tayo. Are you with me? Ang importance of knowing the time is that you have a sense of urgency. There should be a deadline. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, I want to become a global ambassador someday. Someday is not even in the calendar. It's only Monday to Sunday. Walang someday. So, make sure that you set your goal specifically with time, with a deadline. Are you with me? Yes. Next. Ito. When you set your goals, when you know your why, and you know already your deadline, your time frame, the most practical thing to ask yourself is this. What's hindering me? What are my obstacles? What are those things that are preventing me from reaching my goals? Because the truth is, madaling mag-set ng goal. Pero, the bigger the goal, the bigger the obstacle. Kaya yung iba, para walang obstacle, wag na lang mag-set ng goal. It is harder, mas mahirap kumita ng 1 million a month kesa kumita ng 10,000 a month. So the bigger the goal, the bigger the obstacle. The bigger the goal, mas kailangang hardworking ka. The bigger the goal, mas maraming rejection. The bigger the goal, mas maraming puyat, mas maraming gutom. And that's just the way it is. Kaya ka nahihirapan sa Aim Global because you don't want to live an ordinary life. You are paying the price now to live an extraordinary life one day. So ano yung obstacle mo? Is it your attitude? Hanggang ngayon, madrama ka pa rin ba? Tonight, you will have to make a decision to let go of those things that no longer serve you. Let go of those things that no longer help you. Let go of those people who no longer help you and serve you well. You have to make that decision. Minsan, hindi naman obstacle yung price ng products eh. Hindi naman obstacle yung price ng global pack. Marami sa inyo dito, may grupo kayo sa Nigeria. You know, in Nigeria, they have a recession now. Ang hirap ng buhay sa Nigeria ngayon. Their economy is really down. Ang $1 is about 400 to 500 naira in the black market. Isipin nyo kung ang Pilipinas, ang $1 ngayon, di ba almost 50? Isipin mo kung dito sa Pilipinas, maging 400 pesos bawat dolyares. Gano'ng ka-down ang economy? But it's not the obstacle. People there are making money. Our distributors in Nigeria, ang laki pa rin ang kinikita in spite of the fact na meron silang recession. So the obstacle is not the amount of the product. The obstacle is not the price of the GP. The obstacle is not the marketing plan. The obstacle is not the products. Your greatest obstacle is between your two ears. It's in your mind. It is your own limit. Because ang nagiging pinakamatinding balakid ng bawat isa sa atin, yung limit na nilalagay natin sa sarili natin. I can't do this. You still complain a lot. You still blame a lot of people for your situation. Ang dami mo pa ring drama. Si Upline kasi hindi ako tinututukan. Si Upline kasi hanggang ngayon walang spillover. You can never become successful by always being in the victim mode. Sabi mo, victim. Victims do not become successful in this world. They always have a lot of reason why they are not successful. Ang biktima, malalaman mong biktima, ganito yan. They always complain. Ang hirap kasi, wala akong makuha ang prospect. Victim. 100 million, wala kang makuha ang prospect. There are over 6 billion people all over the world. Wala kang makuha ang one left, one right, may problema ka. 6 billion people! Wala kang makuha ang left and right, may problema ka. I'm telling you. Philippines, 100 million. We just opened in Pakistan, 220 million. Nigeria, 200 million. We just opened our branch in Cameroon, Ivory Coast. Very soon in Papua New Guinea. We're opening very, very soon in Indonesia. Another 200 million population. Million ang population. Wala kang makuha. One left, one right. May problema ka. Hindi si Upline ang problema. Hindi yung spillover ni Upline ang problema. Hindi yung marketing plan ang problema. Hindi yung global pack ang problema. Hindi yung presyo. Hindi yung location ng office. Hindi yung elevator sa AIC na napakatagal bumaba. Kasi may maririnig kayo, mga nagko-complain distributor. Kakapila, tagal naman ang elevator na to. Ano kinalaman ng elevator sa pagyaman mo? Hindi elevator magpapayaman sa'yo. Hindi upline mo. Hindi produkto, hindi marketing plan. Ang magpapayaman sa'yo, walang iba, kundi sarili mo. Oh! Kaya tigilan na yung reason, tigilan na yung complaint, tigilan na yung pagiging biktima. Become a co-creator of your life. You create your life. Next. Minsan ang obstacle natin yung ating attitude. Minsan ang obstacle natin, kulang tayo sa skills. It's always about your skills. It's always about your attitude. Bakit tumatagal? Ang tagal mong ma-develop eh. Ang tagal mong ma-develop yung right mindset eh. Ang tagal mong ma-develop yung skills. Bakit may mga mabilis? Bakit may 1 year lang, may resulta na? Bakit may 3 years na, wala pang result? Depende yan kung gaano mo kabilis ma-develop yung dalawang areas, yung attitude at saka yung skills mo. Matagal mo ma-develop yung skills, matagal mo ma-develop yung right mindset, which is your attitude, tagal ka ma-asenso nito. Pero mas mabilis ka magbago, bilis ka mag-change, mas mabilis din ang success mo. Devise a plan. Third, dapat may plano ka. Ano ibig sabihin, sir, ng plano? Anong oras ka alis ng bahay? Ilang prospect ang kakausapin mo araw-araw, both offline and online? Anong oras ka uuwi? Anong gagawin mo bukas? Sino kausap mo bukas? Alam nyo, nung active na networker ako, hindi ako naghahanap ng prospect ko within the day. Kunwari bukas, tomorrow is, what day is tomorrow? Thursday? Tuesday. Yung prospect ko ng Tuesday, hindi ko hahanapin yan ng Tuesday. Hinanap ko na yung mga yan ng mga nakaraang araw. Naget nyo ako? Kunwari, yung kakausapin mo ng Tuesday, huwag mo hanapin ng Tuesday. Dapat na-set mo na yung kakausapin mo ng Tuesday ng mga previous days. Halimbawa, hinanap mo yung kausap mo ng Tuesday, probably ng Sunday, ng Saturday, days before Tuesday. So yung hahanapin kong prospect bukas, para yon sa prospect ko, para yon sa activity ko come Wednesday or Thursday. Huwag kayong gagawa ng lakad within the day. Kunwari, mag-offline kayo. Dalawa kasi ngayon ang strategy ng networkers eh. Isang online, isang offline. Yung mga nag-offline, again, huwag kang gagawa ng lakad mo within the day. Dapat previously, naghahanap ka ng prospects mo. Doon naman sa mga nag-online, again, what plan are you doing? What kind of strategy are you adopting? And there's a lot of people here. Ang dami-daming nagte-training ngayon ng online marketing, iba't ibang mga klaseng sistema. But the truth, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Kahit anong sistema pa ang gamitin mo, kung wala kang consistency sa pag-a-apply ng sistema na yan, bale wala lahat ng sistema ang pinag-aaralan mo. Walang perfect na system. The key to success in online marketing is one word. The key to success in online marketing is one word. Consistency. It's being consistent. It's not about the system anymore. The system are being placed just to help you. The infrastructures are being placed just to help you or assist you. But at the end of the day, yung pagiging consistent mo sa pag-o-online ang magpapalaki sa'yo. Let me give you an example in online marketing, ladies and gentlemen. I just came from Bohol. A day ago, just the other day. Meron po dong, kilala nyo naman si Elni Tare, our top distributor in Bohol. Yung mga kapatid niya, nag-active sa AIM. May dalawa siyang kapatid, si Anjun at saka si Maki or si Anthony Tare. And these people are professionals, mga graduate ng marine engineering, etc., na nag-networking. I remember, ladies and gentlemen, kaya ako kinukwento sa inyo ito ngayon, kasi ngayon po, ang laki-laki ng grupo ni Anthony, ni Maki, sa Nigeria, sa Africa as a whole. Pero i-rewind ko muna. 2 years ago, 2014, sila po yung mga nag-network by offline na medyo mabagal, tapos nag-shift sa online. Ibig sabihin ng online, nag-Facebook marketing. Wala silang system. They just did it on their own. So, that was 2014. And guess what? Pag-shift nila from offline to online, number 1 na problema nila, wala silang system. Number 2, kaka-attrition lang ng grupo ni Maki. Ubos ang grupo niya. Because the truth in networking is this: hindi lahat na magiging grupo mo sa una, hindi lahat na mabibuild mo sa unang stage, yan ang makakasama mo habang buhay. Marami kang unang mapapapayin, pagpapraktisan mo pa lang. At hindi pala sila tatagal at mawawala pala sila. Kaya huwag sasama ang loob mo. Baka sabi mo, apply, yung kasabayan ko nag-pay, hindi na nagpapakita. Good news, normal po yan. Hindi lahat ng kasabayan mo magiging kasama mo pagdating sa dulo. Maraming malalagas. Ang tawag doon, attrition. So, sila Maki, na-attrition. 2014, nag-shift sa online. 2 to 3 months, nangangapa. Good news, after 2 to 3 months, walang pay-in. 0. But again, they know that they are still in the learning curve. Pag sinabing learning curve, alam mo, hindi ka naman kagad magkakaroon ng downline o magkaka-pay-in eh. Nandun ka pa lang sa pinag-aaralan mo pa lang, nade-develop mo pa lang yung skills mo. Good news, from 2014, after 1 year, wala pa rin pay-in. 1 year nang nag-o-online, pay-in. Alam mo, yung mga apply nila Maki, sinasabihan na sila, mag-shift na kayo sa offline. Tagal na wala pa rin pay-in. But this is the truth. If you believe in what you do, keep on doing it. Pag naniniwala ka sa ginagawa mo, walang may ibang gut feeling yan kundi ikaw. Not even your upline know that kind of gut feeling. Pag may gut feeling ka sa ginagawa mo, you believe in what you do, even if you defy the odds, continue and keep on doing that. 1 year, halos walang pay-in. 2016, matatapos na. I just talked to Anthony 2 nights ago. Because Anjun drove me from the pier to the hotel. And ganun kasi ako, pagka pupunta ako na out of town, I interview a lot of leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, today, ang encoding ng grupo ni Maki from 0, 2014, ngayon po, nag-a-average ng 600 encodings a month. From 0 to 600 encodings. Ngayon, ang latest encashment niya, i-total niya ng isang buwan, 350,000 isang buwan. Now, let me ask you, 2 years, bago nakabuhay. 1 year, pay-in. Pero ngayon, 600 ang encodings, 350,000 naman. Sulit o sulit na sulit? O ngayon, yung grupo nila sa Nigeria, hinihit ang Philippine trip. Para pumunta rito, hinihit ang US trip. And they are building their groups there right now effectively. Bakit nangyayari to? Siyempre lahat, bago maging effective, kailangan matuto ka muna bago maging effective. So, kung sa ginagawa mo ngayon, 0 ka, always remember the story of Maki Tare. From 0 to 600. Ang wish ko sa bawat isa, mga kaibigan, sana ang susunod na kwento ko, hindi naman si Maki. Sana ang susunod na ikukwento ko, manggagaling naman sa umaattend ng training na ito. Are you with me? After devising a plan, guess what? What needs to be done? What are the actions you need to do? This is your business. Treat it as a business. Do this seriously. As I've said, you have to make a choice. Matatapos na po ang 2016. Ano yung mga hindi mo ginawa? Because the truth is, you either create or allow everything that happens to you. Generally speaking, sa buhay, you either create or allow everything that happens to you. Halimbawa, tumaas ang blood sugar mo, o di create mo yan. Tama ba? Sino ba kumain ng maraming matatamis? Hindi naman sinubo ba sa'yo ng isang ibang tao yun o daliri mo nagsubo dyan sa masiba mong bibig? Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, kasi you created it. Tumaas cholesterol mo, ikaw nag-create nun. Pareho lang sa network. Hindi ka umaattend ng training o di skills mo hindi tumataas, you created it. Kung wala kang grupo ngayon, ikaw ang may gawa niyan. Either you create or you allow. Yung downline mo, isa-isa nang nawawala. Wala ka pa rin ginagawa o di inallow mo yung attrition sa grupo mo. Alam mo na yung downline mo, tamad, di ka naghanap ng iba o di inallow mo. Alam mo na yung downline mo, sensitive, hindi ka pa nakisama ng maayos o di-create mo yung friction yung dalawa, hindi na productive yung existing mo, tinutukan mo pa ng tinutukon, hindi ka naganap ng iba, o di inalaw mo, either you create or you allow. Either may ginawa ka o wala kang ginawa. Again, I'm telling you, you have to have this kind of consciousness na you are a co-creator of your life. You directly cause something to happen by your actions or inactions. Ginawa mo, hindi mo ginawa. Kaya, let's try to reflect. 2016, ano yung mga hindi mo ginawa? Ano yung mga kulang na ginawa mo? Bakit hindi lumaki yung grupo? Probably, kulang ka ng direct. Alam mo, sakit ng networker, pag nakakuha na siya ng existing, hindi na naghahanap ng iba. Kailan siya maghahanap? Pag nawala yung existing. Huwag niyong hintayin mawala yung existing bago ka maghanap. Hanap, direct ka lang na mag-direct. Maganda na yung sobra kaysa kulang. Gina-justify mo lang, baka hindi ko matutukan eh. Justification na lang yan. Pag nandyan na yung mga yan, matututukan mo lahat yan kahit wala kang tulog. So huwag mong hihintayin na mawala. Lagi ka dapat may spare time. Mag-direct ka na mag-direct. Not to make money, pero kaya ka nagdidirect at nag-sponsoring to enhance your skills. Dapat, 2 years from now, ang galing mo na dapat mag-recruit. Kung 2 years from now, ganun ka pa rin, hindi ka pa rin makalapit, hindi ka pa rin makaprospect. Kung 2 years from now, hindi ka pa rin makapag-OPP, you'll never become successful in this business. Your goal is to improve your skills. Because one day, your income will be in direct proportional to your skills. Kaya kung wala kang kinikita, it's okay. Wala ka pang skills eh. Pag-aralan mo mabuti para mag-improve ang skills mo sa pagre-recruit, pagkakausap, pag-OPP, pag-closing, pag-online, pag-follow up, pag-meeting after meeting, pag-goal setting, sa pag-motivate, sa pag-inspire, sa leadership, sa building, sa growing, sa keeping. Ang daming skills. Dapat gumagaling ka sa mga skills na nabanggit ko. Kasi yung income mo pagdating ng panahon, nakadepend sa skills na meron ka. Kaya ang tanong ko sa iyo, nag-i-improve ka ba? Kailangan mo ng mga actions na to para gumaling ka kasi magpapagaling sa'yo. Dalawa. Sabihin mo, dalawa. Dalawa magpapagaling sa'yo. Number 1, your experience and time. Ang magpapagaling sa'yo, experience mo at oras. Habang tumatagal ka, nang may ginagawa ka, pagaling ka ng pagaling. Pero habang tumatagal ka na wala kang ginagawa, walang nangyayari sa'yo. So wag kang uupo lang at, sabi ng trainer, basta tumagal lang daw may mangyayari. Baka umupo ka lang. Habang may ginagawa ka at lumilipas ang panahon, gumagaling ka. So your best teachers are your experience and time. The problem with a lot of people is this: they quit too soon, not knowing that they improve their skills with time. Kaya huwag kayong maiinip. 2 to 3 years from now, I promise you, huwag ka lang hihinto. Gagawin mo lang ang part mo. 2 to 3 years from now, ibang-iba na ang kwento mo sa AIM Global. Iba na. Iba na ang kwento mo 2 to 3 years from now. Next. Ayaw niya. Ayan. What knowledge, skills should I acquire? As I've said a while ago, one of the highest paid professionals in the whole world are networkers. At the average we are making money, ladies and gentlemen, at the average that we are going, we even make more money than most doctors. We even make more money than most lawyers. Pero ang tanong, para kumita ka ng ganun kalaki sa networking, anong knowledge and skills naman dapat ang meron ka? Ang challenge is very simple. Kung ganitong training nami-miss ng mga downlines, paano sila gagaling? Ang purpose mo kaya ka umattend dito, para matuto, para gumaling ka. Kasi kailangan mo mag-acquire ng maraming knowledge. As I've said, ang income mo will be directly proportional to your income. Your income will be directly proportional to your skills one day. So, it's okay. Kahit wala nangyayari, basta natututo ka. Pakadalubhasa kayo. Pag-aralan nyo ng pag-aralan. Balik ng balik ng balik. Apply ng apply ng apply. Your experience, ladies and gentlemen, sabi nila dati, di ba? Practice makes. Ngayon, iba na. The new term now is practice makes permanent. If you keep on doing something, it becomes part of your life and it becomes permanent to you. So dapat lagi mong ginagawa. Kausap ng tao. Recruit. Direct ng direct. Hanap ng hanap. Ayaw niya. The future you see is the future you get. Before I end, ladies and gentlemen, I just like to give you some insights, especially magto-2017 na, and I believe marami sa atin naniniwala sa New Year's resolution. So I'd like you to make this part of your resolution if ever you're gonna make one before the end of the year. So next slide, please. Ayan. The top 10 things, they've made a research. You know, I read this online all over the world, and they made a survey among successful people, and they came up with these top 10 things that these successful people do to reach their dreams. So merong 10 na sinurvey sa buong mundo, mga successful na tao, ano yung ginagawa nila, ano yung ginawa nila para magtagumpay. Gusto nyo ba malaman? Gusto nyo ba malaman? Okay, next. Number 10, they make no excuses. So starting next year, friends, stop making excuses and always tell yourself every day, I will do AIM Global whatever it takes. Kahit ano mangyari, wala na muna excuse. Walang dahil negative ang asawa ko. Pagka negative asawa mo, lagyan mo ng tayodan yung kanin niya. Biro lang. Stop making excuses. Don't let your personal problem interfere with your business. Are you with me? Pag may problema ka sa bahay, iwan mo muna sa bahay problema mo. Pag nag-AIM Global ka, parang wala kang problema. Pag nasa bahay ka, ipako mo muna problema mo ron. Iwan mo. Pag-uwi mo, hugutin mo ulit. Stop making excuses. Kaya mo to. Stop making excuses. Hindi ako nakatapos. Ilang bang tao nakatapos? Ilang bang tao ang hindi nakatapos sa AIM Global and yet ngayon napakayaman na nila? Don't tell yourself hindi kasi ako nakapagtapos, hindi ako magaling, hindi ako great public speaker, I'm a slow learner. Stop those excuses. Lahat yon reasons mo lang. I'm telling you, kung lagi kang may excuse, you will never become successful in this business. Stop it. Kasi yung upline ko, hindi ako tinutulungan. Kasi upline ko weak. Kasi, ang mahal ng Global Pack, ang mga kapitbahay ko, mahirap lang. Kasi walang mahina ang internet sa amin, hindi ako makapag-online marketing. Kasi wala akong gadget na maganda-ganda. Ang cellphone ko ngayon, 3210 pa rin. Stop making excuses. Kasi ang layo ng AIM Global Office. Kasi umuulan. Kasi gabi na. Stop making excuses. Kasi pag lagi kang may excuse, gina-justify mo yung present situation mo. So those people who make a lot of excuses, actually hindi sila nakakaalis sa present situation nila. Because they justify, subconsciously, unconsciously speaking, they justify their present situation because of the excuses they make every day. Stop making excuses. If it is important to you, you will find a way. If it's not, if not, you'll find an excuse. Next, number 9. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just about materialism. It's not just about money. Well, nandito naman tayo sa AIM Global, sa networking para kumita talaga. But let's have some values while doing this. It's not just about money. It's not just about having a lot of money in the bank, driving your fancy cars, living in the wonderful house, everything. It's not just about that. In your business, ladies and gentlemen, in our business, you have to take care of the relationships because money will take care of itself once you take care of the relationship. So do not just treat your downline as a money-making machine. Do not treat your downline as a commodity. Alam mo yung commodity? Bagay. Dapat i-treat nyo yung mga downline nyo family. I-treat nyo yung mga downline nyo not just business. I-treat nyo yung mga downlines nyo as people. Care for them. If you have to choose between money and relationship, always choose relationship. Take care of your people, and your people will take care of your business. Mararamdaman ng downline mo pag ang intention mo sa kanya walang iba kundi 1.5 ng 1.5. Mararamdaman ng downline mo pag tinatawagan mo lang siya pag mag-e-encode na siya. Pag ibang bagay na, wala ka ng ibang maalala tungkol sa downline mo. So again, let me tell you this. Let's put value to what we are doing. This is not just about making money. Do networking, do AIM Global as your career, as your profession. Do this professionally. Kaya maraming mga tao sa labas, ayaw sa mga networkers kasi puro daw tayo pera. And to some, I'm telling you, totoo naman kasi yung iba, puro na lang pera. At the end of the day, it's not how much money you make. It's who you become when you get there one day. Ang pera kinikita, ang personality, yan na yun. Kung ano ka, yan na yun. So, it's not just about money. If you want to become successful, bring value. Put value sa ginagawa mo. Next, number 8. They are very hardworking. Ang trait ng mga successful na tao to reach their dreams, they work early mornings and late nights. Masipag talaga. So, ang AIM Global, mga kaibigan, pasipagan. Walang points sa bahay nang nakaupo ka lang. Walang points nang nakahiga ka lang. Dalawa lang yan. Either lumalabas ka ng bahay para humanap ng prospect o nasa laptop ikaw, nasa iPad ka, o nasa cellphone ka dahil nagpe-Facebook marketing ka. And mahirap, I know. Struggle dito ng mga online dahil baliktad ang oras. By the time na maggabi dito, yun pa lang yung oras nyo para makapag-online kayo. And by the time na mag-umaga na rito, yung mga prospect nyo naman sa online, mga downlines nyo naman sa online, offline ang atupagin nyo. So, it's very, very challenging for those distributors who are doing both, online and offline. But don't worry, lahat ng pawis na lalabas dyan, lahat ng puyat Lahat ng oras na lumipas dahil nalipasan ka rin ng gutom, bayad yan pag kumita ka sa negosyong ito. Bayad yan pag pumutok ang network mo. Tama si Sir Arnel kanino, it only takes the right person. Aanuhin mo yung 1,000 no. Kung doon sa 1,000 na yon na no, may isa kang nakuwang agila. It only takes one yes, ladies and gentlemen. It only takes an eagle. 1,000 tarat, maya at pipit. Katumbas ng isang agila. Mga kaibigan, it only takes the right person. It only takes one eagle among those 1,000 para maging successful ka. So if you feel like giving up, always tell yourself, baka bukas lumabas na yung agila ko. Pag bukas hindi uli lumabas, sabihin mo, okay lang, baka hindi pa napipisa yung agila ko. Baka itlog pa lang siya. Pero pasasaan ba? Lahat nahihinog. Ang mangga nahihinog. Ang itlog mapipisa. Darating ang panahon, mahihinog ka rin sa AIM Global. Sino magsasabing hinog ka na? Panahon. Kakampi nyo ang panahon, kaya huwag kayo maiinip. Ang tagal ko na. Wala pa din. Baliktarin mo. Sabihin mo sa sarili mo, ang tagal ko na. Malapit na dahil ang tagal ko na. Are you with me? Yung iba kasi ganun eh. Tagal ko na eh, wala pa din. Baliktarin mo. Sabi mo, ang tagal ko na, malapit na kasi ang tagal ko na. You know what they say? When you hit the rock bottom, pagka ikaw dumating na doon sa pinakababa, masarap daw yun. Kasi pag pinakababa na, wala nang ibababa yun. Ang susunod nun, pagtaas na! Oh. Kaya positive ka ngayon. Buti na lang, nasa babang-baba na ako. Ha? When you hit the rock bottom, there's no other way but to go up. Walang way eh. Pag nandun ka na. So never give up. Always work hard. Next. Their greatest commodity. Their greatest commodity is energy. Can you say energy? Energy. Lakas. Gusto nyong yumaman? Gusto nyong maging top distributor? Meron ka dapat lakas. And dapat yung lakas and energy na yan, positive energy. Can you say positive energy? Positive energy. Ang vibe mo dapat, ang vibes mo positive. Ang energy mo positive. And how do you do that? How do you acquire positive energy? Always be with positive people. Help yourself to be in a positive environment. And the best environment that you can be is in AIM Global. Read positive books. Manonood man kayo ng TV, mga positive ang panoodin nyo. Kung walang positive, tapon nyo yung TV. You know, we spend a lot of time watching TV. Imbis na manood ka ng TV, dahil kailangan mo ng energy, make sure you are healthy. How can you become successful when you are not healthy? So, imbis na inood mo ng TV, i-jogging mo. Imbis na inood mo ng TV, i-gym mo. Kasi ulitin ko, either you create or allow things that happen to you. Dapat, you have to take care of your health. You have to take care of your health. How do you do that? Siyempre, inom ng produkto. Are you taking our products? Yes! Laklak, hindi pala take, laklak. Kasi puyat ka. Wala sa oras ang kain mo. Laklakin nyo yung C24, yung Complete, yung Colidus, yung Restore Life, yung Perfect White. Laklak. Magbaon sa kotse. Addict ka dapat sa product. Ano ba? Get enough rest. You need energy. Get enough rest. Hindi rin maganda yung araw-araw ang tulog mo, 2 oras. Mamamatay ka nun. Anuin mo yung pagyaman kung mamamatay ka na.
Tapos ang sinabi mo pa sa downline mo lahat to, basta importante, 2 hours lang tulog natin ha. Hataw tayo lagi ha, 2 hours ha. Pag kayo, magpas kayo ng 2 hours, tanggal kayo sa group chat. Hindi ko kayo yung OPP sa online. Bawal kayo magdala sa conference natin ng prospect nyo sa Nigeria pagka 2.5 hours ang tulog nyo. Aanihin mo lahat yan. Pag ang downline mo ngayon, tig 2 hours lang ang tulog, tapos tumagal kayo na 5 years, 6 years kayong tig 2 oras tulog, aanihin mo yan. Darating ang mga panahon, downline mo, na stroke, na atake, wala ka ring grupo. Ubus din sila. You know, your best asset is your downlines and you. Make sure that they have a positive lifestyle. Make sure they're healthy. That's why I commend those people here na, you know, they take time to exercise. They're very conscious about what they eat. May isang top distributor, sa mga post niya ngayon, dinidiscourage niyang pagkain ng asukal. Sugar, nakakaliit daw ng brain. Yung mga gluten, nakakaliit ng brain. Nakakataas na ng sugar, diabetes na, obesity, etc. Nakaka-Alzheimer's disease. Apparently, sa research niya. So I commend those people because hindi lang sila networker na hataw ng hataw. Because they know that energy is their greatest commodity. They know that they have to take care of themselves. So eat the right food. Rest. Tapos hataw. Yung energy na yan, hindi lang lakas. Dapat positive. Ang vibes mo positive. Lagi ka dapat nakasmile. Always think positive thoughts. Kasi by law of manifestation, kung ano inisip mo, yun ang action mo. So lagi ka dapat masaya, upbeat. Are you with me? Yes. Next. Dapat may prinsipyo ka. You know, those successful people, they found out dahil sa survey na yan, na itong mga taon to, hindi lang sila gustong kumita. Hindi lang basta-basta pera. Meron silang prinsipyo. Meron silang values. Meron silang loyalty. They believe in what they do. Hindi sila nabibili. Hindi nila kino-compromise yung character nila. You know, isa sa mga pinakamagandang bagay na mangyayari sa'yo sa business na to, hindi lang yung kumita ka, kundi kilala yung pangalan mo kasi matibay ang prinsipyo mo. Hindi ka palipat-lipat. Hindi ka MLM junkie. Tawag namin doon MLM flea. I mean flea, pulgas. Palipat-lipat. May loyalty ka dapat, may commitment ka dapat. May pagmamahal ka dapat sa tao. Mahal mo dapat yung ginagawa mo. Fall in love with what you're doing. Be passionate with what you're doing. It's not just about money. It's not just about the recognition. It's not about being popular. It's not just about, you know, a lot of people would want to take photographs with you. It's not about that. It's more than that. Dapat may leadership ka. Dapat inaalagaan mo yung grupo mo. Kahit kumikita ka na, nandito ka pa rin para ipakita sa kanila yung tamang kultura ng negosyo natin. Huwag kang magpapakabuda. You're just making money. Wala kang ginagawa. Although that is one of the benefits of network marketing, and we cannot do something about that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not just about making money. This is about creating value in people's lives as well. So what's the sake of making money kung hindi mo pinaghirapan yung perang kinikita mo kasi nakaupo ka lang sa bahay at may bumabangga sa'yo ng 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5? It's useless. So dapat may prinsipyo ka. Dapat alam mo sarili mo, itong kinakain ko, itong kinikita ko, itong pinapakain ko sa pamilya ko. Number 1, tinrabaho ko. Number 2, kinita ko to ng maayos na paraan. Hindi ko to ninakaw. Hindi ko to binagsak presyo. Hindi ko to in-offer sa Lazada ng buy one take one. Hindi ko to binagsak para bumili
para ang burn ngayon maging 80 pesos na lang?
This is not, hindi ito yung negosyo natin. What's the sake of making a lot of money? What's the sake of raking in millions to your pocket, knowing na may mga dinihado kang distributor dahil ibinagsak mo yung presyo? Are you with me? What's the sake of raking in many millions kung alam mong kumikita ka dahil meron kang kinamada, meron kang investor, pumalo ng pumalo. Let's create values, ladies and gentlemen. Ang tao, mortal. We are mortals. We die. But one thing that is immortal about us is our name. When we die, what goes with those people who attended your burial is no less than your name. You are mortal, but your name is immortal. Sino yung mas pangangalagaan mo? Yung mortal o yung immortal? Let's have principles, mga kaibigan. Kaya lumalaki ang AIM Global, mga kaibigan. I'm telling you, and I believe in my heart. Kaya lumalaki tayo. Mas marami pa ring tao ang may prinsipyo sa kumpanyang ito. Kaya lumalaki tayo. Are you with me? Sabi nila, di ba? It is enough for good men to do nothing, for evil to prosper. It's about time, mga kaibigan, you stand up for what you believe, have principles, do not be tempted of easy ways, shortcuts and all. Because at the other end of the spectrum, I'm telling you, meron kang dinidihado pag mali ang ginagawa mo. So dapat may prinsipyo tayo. Are you with me? Yes. Number 5, sama nyo yan sa New Year's resolution. Number 5, people who become successful, they have unbreakable faith. Matinding paniniwala. Matinding paniniwala sa Diyos, matinding paniniwala sa sarili, matinding paniniwala sa ginagawa nila. Pag matindi yung paniniwala mo sa ginagawa mo, by all means, until hell freezes cold, do it. Pag yung pinaniniwalaan mo, yung ginagawa mo, matindi paniniwala mo, kahit anong mangyari, ituloy-tuloy mo because your faith alone will make you successful. Kung naniniwala ka sa AIM Global na may mangyayari sa'yo dito, kahit lahat pa ng tao sa mundo, kontrabida sa buhay mo, may mangyayari pa rin sa'yo dito. Sabi nung isa, paano ako makakakuha? Lahat nga ng tao sa mundo, kontrabida. May alien po. Yun ang re-recruitin mo. You must have unbreakable faith with what you're doing. It doesn't matter kung ngayon nasa pinakamababa ka. It only takes faith para ikaw tumuloy sa ginagawa mo. Look at Maki Tare. To tell you honestly, even upline niya, even yung kuya niya, kinukwento sa akin ni Maki nung ini-drive ako sa airport. Pati nga siya, pinapa-stock na ako mag-online eh. Pero dahil naniniwala siya sa ginagawa niya, tinuloy pa rin ni Maki yung online niya. Ngayon, can you imagine close to 600 encodings a month? If you believe in what you're doing, it doesn't matter, friends. Your faith will take you there. Number 4, pinag-usapan na natin kanina to, you must have a deep why. You must have a really huge, monstrous why. Reason that is compelling enough so that you will wake up every day, go out there, get rejected, work hard. Reason that is so compelling, ladies and gentlemen, that even if you're tired, even that if you feel like giving up, you will still do this. Malalim na dahilan. Unfortunately, yung dahilan na yan, hindi namin pwedeng impose sa inyo. Kanya-kanyang dahilan meron tayo sa negosyong ito. Next, number 3. They persevered when others did not. Tumuloy sila kahit na yung kasabayan nila puminto na. Ilan ba kasabay mo sa Leader Summit? Ha? 120 kayo. Ilan na lang kayo ngayon? Ilan ba kasabay mo na umattend sa team building ng upline mo? Ilan na lang kayo ngayon? You know, I read this one article. Ang sabi niya doon, si Les Brown, sabi niya, if it was easy, then everyone should have done it already. Kung madali, sana lahat ngayon champions na. Kung madali, sana lahat ngayon may 6 abs na. Kung madali, sana lahat ngayon global ambassador na. Kaso hindi lahat kaya dahil hindi nga madali. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing happens overnight. If you want to become great, greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes a while. Kung madali pong magkaroon ng 6 abs, yung bang pumikit ka lang may 6 abs ka, ang sarap sana. Eh hindi. Alam nyo ba kung paano ka magkakaroon ng abs? Mas madali yung flaps kesa sa abs. Ang hirap magkaroon ng abs, yung 6. Yung 6-pack, kung tawagin. Yung iba nga, 8-packs pa eh. Ang hirap nun. Hindi ka magra-rise. Hindi ka magsusweets. Pag lahat ng white, bawal sa'yo. Alam niyo yung mga white? Bread, pasta. Lahat ng white, bawal. Rice, bawal. Bawal lahat ng carbs. Can you imagine? Tapos wala kang gagawin araw-araw. Kundi mag-crunches araw-araw. 1,000. Yung tipong kahit nagka-cramps ka na, tuloy pa din. Ang kapalit, 6 packs naman. Kung madali yun, eh di sana lahat tayo meron. Nakita nyo? Lahat ng may value sa mundo, pinaghihirapan. Lahat ng may value. Hirapan ka talaga. If it was easy, everyone should have done it already. Kaso hindi. So do not ever give up. Number 2, tatapos na po ako. Ayan. Great people relentlessly study their craft. Tulad ng sinabi ko, nagpakadalubhasa sila sa ginagawa nila. Pakadalubhasa kayo sa ginagawa niyo. Kung online ang ginagawa mo, pakadalubhasa ka. Read many books about online marketing. Watch a lot of videos. Attend a lot of trainings. Find mentors para humingi ng tips. Para yung craft mo, yung craftsmanship mo, ma-develop ng ma-develop. You see, one good thing about this world is that lahat ng knowledge and information na kailangan natin is readily available kahit saan. All you need to do is to ask. All you need to do is to seek. All you need to do is to read. Kailangan mahilig kayo magbasa. Kailangan mahilig kayo mag-research. You have to become a professional networker. Wag lang yung passive networker. Professional networker ang goal mo. Mangyayari lang yon if you really study your craft. Pagka nagpapakadalubhasa ka. Kaya please, before I even end, last na, number 1 na yung susunod. If there's a training, drop everything. Ulitin ko. If there's a training, drop everything. Mahina. If there's a training, drop everything. Drop everything. Bakit? Nagpapakadalubhasa ka sa networking. Hindi lang yun, kasi part yun ng kultura. Tingnan mo itong mga top leaders natin sa harap. Mga GA, kumikita ng 2 milyon buwan-buwan. Nandyan sila, nasa harap. Alam nyo bakit nasa harap sila? Kasi may reserved seat sila. Kala nyo ha? Alam nyo kung ba't yung mga top distributor nasa harap? Reserved yan para sa kanila. Kaya kung gusto nyo one day, kayong mga nasa taas, naniniwala ako, kung mag-persevere ka lang at huwag kang give up, kayo naman ang nasa harap sa susunod na year-end training natin. Alam nyo, kayo naman ang nasa harap. Kasi itong mga nasa dito, mas nandun naman sila sa harap lalo. Last, number 1. Among the surveys they made all over the world, the 10 traits of these people why they are successful. Last is they take
Risk. Yan yung number one. Risk. You know, the greater the risk, the greater the yield. Kahit sa investment, ganun yan eh. Pag kumausap kayo ng mga financial advisor, ano sasabihin nila sa inyo? Sir, ano gusto mo? Conservative na kita? Pag sinabi mo, hindi, medyo aggressive ako, gusto ko malaking kita. Sige sir, malaking kita, pero mas malaki ang exposure mo, mas malaki ang risk mo, sasabihin ng mga financial advisor. So, the same way with life. If you want to become successful in this business, take great risks. If the risk outweighs, if the benefits, success, far outweighs the risk, then by all means do it. Pupusta ako sa inyo, marami pa kayong prospect na hindi kinakausap. Ayaw nyo pang mag-risk. Ayaw nyo pang i-risk yung mga mukha nyong mapapahiya. Ayaw nyo pang i-risk yung pride nyo. Ulitin ko, sa lahat ng kakausapin nyo, it just takes one yes. Kaya take that risk. Malay mo yung kapitbahay mo na hanggang ngayon hindi mo kinikibo. Siya na pala yung agilang naghihintay sa'yo. Malay mo mamaya, yung katabi mo sa bus, na kayong dalawa lang sa bus ang laman-laman. Hold upper pala. Take that risk. Sa prospecting, sa out of town, sa pag-online marketing, sa pag-a-add ng pag-a-add, huwag kayong mag-give up. Never ever give up. Take that risk. Kasi pag walang risk, walang return. Ang pinakamatinding risk mo dito, guess what? Sabi ko kanina, di ba? Mag-develop kayo ng skills. Develop skills needed for the future, not in the past. Ulitin ko, develop skills needed for the future, not for the past. Kung yung ginagawa mo ngayon, old formula na, go to school, get good grade, and go look for a good job, it's an obsolete formula. Do not develop your skills there. The best skills that you can develop is a networker skills. Networking skills. Pwede nyo sabihin sa akin, sir, may risk yun eh. Kasi at least dito sa trabaho ko to, established na. You know, get out of your comfort zone. What used to be secured is not secured anymore. What used to be job security is not security anymore. The best investment, ladies and gentlemen, you can have is developing skills needed for the future. And that future is no less than Alliance in Motion Global. The future, I'm telling you by all means, from the bottom of my heart, the future is network marketing, the future is Alliance in Motion Global. That is the future. Take the risk of giving more time to this business. Take the risk of developing skills in this business. Take the risk of reading many books about this business. Take the risk of exposing yourself to this business. Because I'm telling you, this is the future. AIM Global is in a far better position now than ever. We are in a far better position now than ever. Kaya mag-invest kayo ng panahon, mag-invest kayo ng lakas, invest nyo lahat. And I'm telling you friends, few years from now, hindi na si Maki ang ikukwento ko dito. Ang ikukwento ko dito, isa na sa umattend ng year-end training pagdating ng panahon. Are you excited? You want more? Are you learning? Mga kaibigan, yung narinig nyo sa amin ni Vice President Sir Arnel, sa akin, these are just the tip of the iceberg. Because the next speaker after me, ladies and gentlemen, literally, ito po yung gumawa sa amin sa network marketing. Ito yung nag-create sa akin, ito yung nag-create kay Sir Arnel, kaya tinawag siyang mentor of all mentors. Bakit siya tinawag na mentor of all mentors? Ang dinevelop niyang mga networkers nung panahon namin, kahit saan kayo tumingin na kumpanya ngayon, dumaan sa palad ni Sir Francis ang mga yan. Those distributors who are also giants in other networking companies,
dumaan sa palad ng taong ito. Ibang klase. Ang experience niya, very extensive. Sa Pilipinas, kanina may nagtanong sa akin, katabi ko, si Richard Dragas. Asan na ba si Richard? 3 kilo daw ng mani ang nakain dahil sa traffic from Cavite. Pero nung nakatabi ko siya, ang bango, amoy Lifebuoy. Sabi sa akin ni Sir Richard kanina, Sir, nung nanonood kay Sir Arnel, Sir, sino ba talaga nag-develop ng NDO? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, ang NDO nag-originate sa isang networker na batikan from Taiwan. Doon po siya nag-originate. Etong Taiwanese na to, dinala tong NDO sa Pilipinas. May mga taong tinuruan. At isa sa mga tinuruan ng taong ito, walang iba kundi yung mentor of all mentors ng Alliance in Motion. And I'm very proud to tell you na itong mentor of all mentors na to, siya